All right, boys, it is time for the best card in every position. It's the first one of Madden 25. If you guys do not know, for Madden 24, I do this every other Sunday to keep you guys updated. And this is honestly a very special one. It's the first one. It's a little bit more straightforward than normally it will be because there will be cards that are lower overall that will be better. But right now, it's kind of straightforward. There's a couple cards that are better that are kind of hidden down below. But if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe. I also do gameplays. I do top 10s as well. Other than that, man, let's just jump right into it. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. Boys, so you guys know we start with an empty lineup on mutt.gg and just fill it in. Offensive line is literally the most straightforward right now. That is the easiest position. There's no argument for any of these cards right now because how straightforward it is. You're just gonna go with the highest overall guy right now, and there's really no like competition too. You can see even the 84s. There's no double 84s, which is kind of crazy. But at the legend position, we have a bunch of guys. I mean, we have two Larry Little. We just got Travis Frederick as well. Both those cards just came within the last 2 days. And then at right tackle, we got Mr. LTD, Lane Johnson. That's the offensive line right now. We're actually getting a lot of offensive line upgrades to start the year, which is really, really cool. But now we get into a position where we know Kyle Pitts will be tight end one, but we can't get him for like another 40-something days. So he doesn't count. The Greg Olsen that just came out is amazing. I would say it comes down to these two guys right here. You're going with either Greg Olsen or George Kittle. Greg Olsen is an inch taller. He's the same speed as him. The run blocking, normally that would be the argument for Kittle, but it's 1 point different, and they're both still really bad at 71 and 72. But at the end of the day, I don't think there's a wrong argument here. You can go with the guy that's cheaper, but I think I would just go with Greg Olsen just because why not? He's the higher overall. He's not, I mean, you're literally spending, what, 100K more for him? For 3 overall, what is he, 2 overalls higher for him? I would just go with Greg Olsen there, I think. Wide receiver, we do have a lot of good players right here. There is a Nico Collins that you could actually, I could include in this list because you can get him right now. There has been a bunch of them sold on the auction house as well. I think most people are taking that Montez Sweat. I will say Nico Collins, I don't even think makes the top 3 though. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Although he's an 86, although he's super expensive, I wouldn't put him there. There's only 84 speed. There are 84 speed guys that are taller than him and same speed as him. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think Randy Moss is definitely wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 2, I am actually going to go with the free Hines Ward. Everybody should be using Hines Ward. Literally everybody should be using this card. Literally everybody. He's 86 speed. He's 6 foot on the dot. He's the same speed as Randy Moss. And then to really cap it off right here at wide receiver 3, I think it is probably Tyreek Hill. I would probably go with Tyreek Hill just to get the fastest guy in the game. But if you cannot get Tyreek Hill because he's too expensive, probably Amari Cooper or probably Xavier Worthy. But this is the best card in every position video. This is not a budget beast video. This is the top 3 I would put right here at wide receiver. And running back. Running back is a little tough right now. I don't think it's Derrick Henry. I don't think many people think it's Derrick Henry either. He is only 84 speed. He is on the, I guess, a little bit on the slower end right there. But the thing is, you guys know in this game, Raheem Mostert and Saquon are the only 2 that get the fast spin right now. If you guys have not seen the fast spin, I've been doing it all day. I just got 10 wins in my gauntlet, and I think I spammed the Mostert like half of my plays. There is the fast spin. It's kind of like the college football one. I don't know what the threshold is. I think it might be like 83 spin, 84 spin, but I know these are the only 2 guys that can get it. But since Saquon is literally being gatekept from EA Sports right now and nobody can get him, I'm going with Mostert right now. I know CMC is faster than him. CMC is technically really, not this one, but the free one, right? But he can't get the fast spin. The fast spin is so valuable. I'm telling you, once you master it, is so good. It is amazing in this game. Mostert right now, I got to go with him right there. And also, he get that chem too. If you are building the God Squad, you could probably build the chem up to get him up as well. But moving over to quarterback, I know we just got an LTD Tom Brady, but I think we got to go with Josh Allen. Pocket quarterbacks or statue quarterbacks, whatever you want to call them, are not really good in MUT until we start getting either a very broken release, which he does not have, like even Rodgers has a better release than him, and he's a pocket quarterback, or you get good abilities. So right now, they both get the exact same abilities, right? But he's just way slower, and they have very similar releases. I mean, it's just, and he has worse throw power. I think Josh Allen is just the easy answer right here, right now. I think everybody's still going to be rocking him. And at fullback, whatever. I know we're getting a Kyle Juszczyk, a.k.a. I know that's been leaked, but we'll go with this core elite for now. Now we move over to defense. You guys know I give you guys 2 free safeties, 2 strong safeties, and then everything else is pretty straightforward over here. Starting off with free safety, though, we do got a card that I think everybody, literally everybody in the world is using right now. I feel like this is the one card I see on everybody's team. Our guy, Melifonwu. This guy's actually really good. He's 6'3", 85 speed, good excel on him. He's a really good zone player. I run a lot of man with him. I will say his man, he does get fried a little bit. But at the end of the day, Malafon was still a really good card. I think he's got to be here. And then honestly, there is a kind of a drop-off, but it's probably Minka. Everybody else is kind of mid. I would say it's either Minka or Javon Holland. He's definitely the more budget version of him. But Minka Fitzpatrick, 6'1". I mean, look at the stats right there across the board. Actually pretty good for a core card. Pretty good for a core card, although he is a Steeler. Moving over to right outside linebacker, we just got a GOAT today. I didn't even expect him to drop an LTD with this. Lawrence Taylor came out on a Sunday promo, and look at him, man. Lawrence Taylor, insane. This is probably the most stacked position in the game. You can see we got Lawrence Taylor, Quincy Williams, and Josh Hines, who is kind of like Saquon. He's a gate-kept card we cannot have yet, or at least only a couple people have him. But looking at the actual guys, I think Quincy Williams is either more of an A-gap rusher or he's a user. LT is more of an off-the-end guy. I mean, look at his stats, though. Literally, he is insane. He is arguably the best card on defense right now in the game. That is insane how good they made him. 86 speed, too. He's tied for the fast. I don't know. He could be a user, I guess, as well, if you think about it. 86 speed, 6'3". I feel like that would be insane as well. He is really, really good. And then we just got our man, Brian Urlacher, boys. That's what you love to see. And now that I think about it, I think I'm going to do this because we're going to do 2 middle linebackers. I think Quincy Williams is good enough where he can play. I think I'm going to go with Brian Urlacher as the number 1, though. 6'4", 84 speed. He has good hit power. Could have been higher. 80 hit power feels a little lackluster for Urlacher, but we'll take it. His zone's a little... I mean, he's 6'4". He's 84 speed. He's a user. He's definitely a user. Urlacher's tough, and then Quincy Williams right there as well. Left outside linebacker... I mean, dude, some of these positions are straightforward. Like I said, right outside linebacker, we had to do a little bit arguing and kind of moving around, but left outside linebacker... It's really Leo Chanel, and it's not even close. There's really no competition right there. But now we get to finish off the top row with the strong safeties who are loaded. We got 2 top dogs up here. If you want me to be honest, though, if you only need 1, I think Ken Houston is better. Not only because he hits the man threshold, too. He has 82 man. He has the same height as him, the exact same speed as him, and better excel than him. I mean, it's actually insane. Yeah, Ken Houston, I know there's name value with Cam Chancellor. I know he has the hit power strat card right now, but... I'm going with Ken. If you had to pick one. I'm going to be honest. If you guys are wondering what I do, I actually run Ken Houston right here. I run Ken Houston at corner, and I keep Cam up top, but that's up to you guys. Cornerback, like I said, I know a lot of people could not afford that Ramsey. So what I do is, like I said, I put Ken Houston here. I think that's a good move for a lot of you guys, and I think a lot of people should be doing that. I went 10, I think, I was 2-0, and then Legends came out, and then I had the rest of my 8 wins while Ken Houston played corner, and he was amazing there. He was absolutely amazing in my 10-win gauntlet run. He's a dog. But honestly, corners right now in the game, I think our guy Cromartie has got to be number 1. Although he's a lower overall than both Jalen Ramsey and Rasul, he is faster than him. He's 6'2". He has 85 man coverage, which man seems to be kind of more of the meta right now. And then his zone is so good, really. I mean, as long as he's above 80, he's good. But look at the card across the board. The good press, good everything. Crow is corner 1. Make sure you guys go get Crow. I know he's on the more, 380. Compared to the other guys, I mean, that is an absolute steal. While being corner 1, I think you need him in the game right now. And then Rasul Douglas, easy. I think corner 3, like I said, Ramsey at 1 mil, he's number 3. I think he's the 3rd best out of all 3 of them, and he's literally more expensive than both of them, right? But he is really good. He has good man coverage, really good press. I don't know, man. I think if you can't afford him, go ahead. I don't even have him on my team, but if you got it like that, you got it like that. This is definitely the most elite team you could build right now. And then at right end, I mean, I guess this is the worst position in the game. You can't even get the smiles. You guys know I'm a diehard Browns fan. I have a Browns team, and I still don't have this card yet because they still have not given me my token. But I guess it's probably Micah Parsons. I mean, 84 speed. They usually bless Mike up a little bit more than my dog Miles. So until we start getting the actual Miles Garrett or better upgrades here, I'm going to go with Micah right there. And then at D-tackle, I actually love this card. I am a diehard Jet Von Hargrave fan right now. This card has been saving my team. The Gravedigger, the AKA legend right there. Hargrave got to be on the squad right now, man, especially for the price he's going for. He was like, I saw yesterday when they dropped the floors, he was like 180 for a little bit. But now we got left end. I mean, all right, to be fair, because how bad right end is, I think I want to do this to put J.J. Watt here and then put Montez Sweat right here. I think this is the best way to play it. Is this not the best way to play it, boys? Montez Sweat is insane. 86 speed, right? He's literally LT. Imagine him and LT off the edge, both 86 speed. That is absolutely insane. You got J.J. Watt and Hargrave in the middle, too. This is definitely the best team in the game right here, boys. Hey, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below what would you change on this list. Which guy got ranked a little bit too high? Which guy is getting slept on in a certain position? I love reading the comments on these, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.